Empire.
Somebody's growing up before our very eyes, and because of that, the landscape of the AFC is changing. What's up, everybody? This is Mike Jones. Thanks for coming back for another episode of the Football Jones podcast. You can read me at usatoday.com, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @ByMikeJones. And here we are, Week 7, just about in the books, and there are a lot of big performances. Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins, to name a few. But I don't think there was anybody with a more impactful performance than Lamar Jackson. I was up in Seattle for that game, the Ravens against the Seahawks, and the Ravens come away with a huge victory because their young second-year quarterback put his team on his back and delivered them to a victory. We're going to talk to Lamar Jackson about that performance. And then after that, we're going to talk to Mark Ingram just about the way he's seeing Lamar Jackson grow up and what this means for their team. But to set the table, if you didn't watch the game, Lamar Jackson and his team have the ball late in the third quarter. The score is tied 13-13, and Jackson really delivered. He basically, it wasn't just so much what he did, but it was how he did it. We've seen him make big plays with his legs. We've seen him make, this year anyway, we've seen him make big plays with his arm. But yesterday, I felt like he grew up because of the fact that when his coach, facing 4th and 2, was sending the field goal unit out onto the field, Lamar Jackson made a beeline for John Harbaugh and told him, no, man, we're not going to be complacent here. We're going for it. He basically demanded the ball, demanded John Harbaugh change his play call and put the ball in his hands. And Harbaugh listened to his second-year guy. And sure enough, Lamar Jackson delivered. And we're going to talk to him about his mindset in that play and why he was so confident. But the fact that he had that confidence and that aggressive mindset is huge, because you're seeing a guy who was a project guy as a rookie and then see some good things out of him as a rookie and then some good things out of him as a second-year guy. Now he really is stepping up, basically saying, hey, this is my team, and understanding the sense of urgency, the way he needs to lead, and then he's backing it all up with his performances. And so that's why, he is a legit MVP candidate. So let's step inside the locker room now, and we're going to talk to Lamar Jackson, and he's going to explain that pivotal series which ignited a 17-3 run and delivered the Ravens to a victory. Here we go, catching up with Lamar Jackson. That mindset you guys had there at that 4th down, when you went to that sideline, what was it that was fueling you? And
like I said before, we drove the ball down the field. First quarter twice, came out with 6 points. We'd have been up 14 to whatever it was. And I look over, they scored. So I was like, man, I gotta do my job. We gotta execute right now. And this 4th down, I'm like, man, we need to go for it. We gotta score this drive, because ain't no way we finna go back out, put our defense back out there with 3 points. It's not gonna help us.
And then just take me through your mindset, what you saw when you took that snap.
When I took the snap, gotta get the first down. I knew where it was. Everyone flowed outside, seen the lane. Austin and I did a great job. Hit the lane, got the first down. Score, actually.
The ownership that you're taking, that's something that every franchise quarterback has to have. Just tell me, what's that like growing into that role and being confident like that?
I had to do the same in Louisville, so it's really nothing with me. I'm just being me at all times. My guys know off the field I'm the same way on the field. I never change up for nobody.
And then what does this one do for you guys?
Nothing. We just got another W, what we want, what we needed. Got a bye week coming up. Got to get ready for the Patriots. We didn't win the Super Bowl or nothing like that yet, so we got to keep it going. That was Lamar Jackson. You can hear the confidence in his voice. You can hear the maturity, him understanding how he needed to lead, but also understanding that, okay, this is just one more step. As he said,
Up next are the Patriots after this bye week. And if the Ravens take care of business, they are in a huge, huge advantage. Winning in Seattle was really big because they've never won there, and because of the fact that with the Chiefs losing 3 games and Patrick Mahomes being injured and going to be out for a while, teams like the Texans losing, it is just a big win for the Ravens because now they're 5-2. And yes, there's a lot of season left, but every win is precious. And the maturation and development of Lamar Jackson is crucial for this Ravens team, and all of his teammates are feeding off of it. So here, let's talk to one of those teammates, very instrumental guy, Mark Ingram, and hear about the performance from his perspective.
Can you just talk about the importance of this win here and just the way that you guys in that fourth quarter, they put the field goal unit out there, you guys called timeout, went back out there, that sense of urgency you guys had?
Man, it's just a tough environment, great team, great coaches, great players, and obviously we felt like we had a chance to, get a good lead and, take control of the game. And we were going to put the field goal team out there, but LJ called his own number, man, and he made it work. Scored a touchdown, and man, that just shows a lot of resilience, character, able to step up when the game's on the line.
What have you seen out of him just as he grows each week with his confidence, his aggression?
Yeah, he's only going to get better, man. I feel like, man, he has the opportunity to be one of the greatest to do this, man. It's just his talent level. Everything y'all see that he's doing, he's gonna continue to improve. The things that he can improve on, he's going to keep getting better at it. The things he's good at, he's going to keep getting better at those. So you're only going to see his stock keep rising.
What does it mean for you being in this locker room, being a part of this team? You look energized, explosive, and everything. New surroundings, what has it been for you?
I think just first and foremost, the organization just welcomed me with open arms. The front office, my teammates, equipment, training room, everyone in this organization, they just welcomed me, made me feel at home, and I love it, man. I love being a Raven. Tough team, play strong defense, run the ball and make explosive plays. So I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to be playing with Lamar and the rest of these guys.
Everybody talks about how this is a passing league, but you guys obviously believe in the run. What kind of a mindset does that instill in a team and an attitude when you go and take it to a defense like that?
I think just an aggressive, dominant attitude. We know that we can run the ball. We know we can throw the ball, but we want to establish our identity, being physical, being dominating both sides of the line of scrimmage, and that's just our identity. Dominate defensive line, dominate offensive line dominating defensive line, and skilled players making the plays necessary in order to win. So that's our identity, and we're trying to continue to improve.
You guys have the bye, then you have the Patriots. It's a big game, big opportunity for you guys. What's that going to be like?
Patriots, defending Super Bowl champs, number of years, undefeated. They're the juggernaut of the NFL, man. So we're trying to be the juggernaut. We're trying to be champions. We want to have aspirations of being, 1 seed, 2 seed, being in the playoffs, going on a long, deep playoff run to a championship. And in order to do that, you got to, beat the top dogs, man. And they're the champs. They're the defending champs, and they're coming into our house on a Sunday night. So we'll enjoy this bye week, get fresh, get healthy, put in a great week of preparation next week, and kick it off and see what happens.
All right, that was Mark Ingram. Appreciate him and Lamar Jackson taking time to talk to us and give some insight. And I will tell you, it wasn't just Mark Ingram. Like he said, everybody is feeding off of Lamar Jackson. There were a number of defensive guys who said, okay, they stepped up. The defense delivered 2 touchdowns on Sunday. But that's because they were trying to make sure that they were up in their game to match the intensity and the performance of Lamar Jackson. That's when you know you're a leader. That's when you know you're making everybody around you better. You're not just leading vocally, you're leading by example. And so this Ravens team has a real opportunity to make some noise, and Lamar Jackson is a bona fide MVP candidate right along with Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes. I mean, he is on that level as far as his level of importance to his team. And, guys in the other locker room in Seattle, they had nothing but admiration for Lamar Jackson. Jadeveon Clowney said, I always wished I had a chance to play against Michael Vick, and I didn't, but now we're seeing this is the modern day Michael Vick here. They were just as impressed with Lamar Jackson's arm as they were his legs. Russell Wilson, a guy who has a similar skill set, was very complimentary of the performance of Lamar Jackson. So he's getting respect around the league, and this is how you know he's taking steps forward. It's really going to be scary to see what the complete package looks like, because he's hard to stop right now, and they're just scratching the surface. He is going to be a monster. Anyway, that is all we have for this episode here. Again, it's going to be interesting to see how all this plays out. We're almost midway through the season, and a big game coming up week after next for the Ravens. Meanwhile, other teams have big performances that they've got to deliver coming up in week 8. We will get to all of that in our midweek episode Thursday, breaking down every single game and the players to watch. Thanks for coming back. Listen to me here. Again, read me at usatoday.com. If you have questions, shoot me an email at mjones@usatoday.com or tweet me at @ByMikeJones. Thanks once again, and have a great day.